What is good, guys and girls of YouTube? My name is Justin Omoi, and I'm here with the video for you guys and girls talking about sampling. Is a term that is vaguely used within music. Everyone's like, oh, you sampled this, oh, you sampled that. Well, yeah, that's technically it. Sampling is taking a piece of another sound, or just taking a piece of a sound, or just basically recording a sound sample. The drum kits that are inside of your computer, those are recorded samples. A kick sample, a snare sample, a hat sample. It's not just taking somebody else's song and then creating something out of it that'll, be good in your song. It's also things like recording sounds you hear, like let's say a car engine. We go there, record it, and then use it in our song. We recorded a sample of the sound from the car engine. Sampling is a topic widely spoken about when it comes to copyright and all the governmental issues. People be like, "Oh, sampling, it's part of my song. If it's part of my song, I have a right to sue you if you never gave me money for using the sample, a license, or basically permission." But that's not always the case. You don't always need permission. You don't need permission if you take a sample and alter it to the point where it is not even recognizable from the person who made it in the first place. So if I were to take a sample from Eminem, not his words, but like a part of the song, let's say the on the Real Shady, the boom ding doom doom ding ding doom. Let's just say we take that one part, ding doom. If we sample that to make it sound like from ding doom to something more like something unrecognizable, then guess what? You're okay to do that. So yes, what I like to do now is basically show you some examples as well as how to alter up a sound to make it sound different. There's multiple different ways, but I'll just go over, some of the nicest things. And yeah, I'm not going over Slicex. It's something I'll talk about in another video, but I'll go over, altering the sample sound itself. So yes, I'm gonna take this water bottle and I'm gonna record it with that same microphone that you're using with the camera, or I'm using with the camera. And yeah, microphone on the flute. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. Oops. It is nice to have sound before and after to be silent. That's why you just see me hit it like I gave it some time for the reverb around the room to stop doing its thing. So we have a complete zero before and a little bit of zero after to be able to edit the samples. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, it's alright, because I'm going to go in the computer right now and show you an example with this. So let's go. Alright, guys and girls, we are in FL Studio, as you probably see right now. Yeah, 2:04 p.m. You probably don't care about that. But yeah, here we go. Here is the sound files. Okay. Oops. So yeah, that's basically the sounds there. If you listen to the sound, you would probably hear, oops, I didn't mean to do that. You would probably hear some noise. What we have to do is clean that out, as well as select the sound that we want and keep it singled, like put it in one, different place. So yes, I'm gonna go here, bop, and create Edison. So what I'm doing is going to new insert, go here, go to replace, and then click Edison. I'm not gonna double click this. Oh shit. I'm not gonna double click and then right click edit or control E, because I have Edison here. This is how you hear my vocals right now. See? And yeah, it's a lot of work. You better, be grateful. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. So yes, Edison, you could double click the sound file and then control E it. But yeah, I'm going to send it into there. First, an easier way, I'm going to actually cut the sound that I want. So let's see, I'll take this one right here. I like that. I like that snap. Control, Alt Shift, and then click to make the slice. We could let go of Alt, and then click that. So we could cut off pieces, right? So I got this snare. I'm going to click here, bop, make unique as sample. What this will do will make this sound right here, this little piece, its own sound file. So bop, I'm going to name this bot, distorted bottle. Good. So yeah, if I double click, notice it's just one, where if I double click this is the whole audio file with all these little click sounds, and we don't need that. So yeah, go ahead, click, drop here, bop. Cool. If I click this little thing right here, this image, this displayer stuff, it'll change to red, which is cool, spectrums. Notice this little, you know, nastiness right here. This is known as the ambient noise. Let me just pick this up. It's really cool. Looks like Spider-Man or, you know, some type of molecule stuff. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is denoise it. I'm gonna highlight the section with the noise, right click the brush, double click, make sure everything's not selected, it's deselected, click the brush, and I'm gonna hit enter, and there we go, we cleaned it. Next, we're gonna have to take away all this empty space. So I'm gonna highlight, click, drag, let's scroll in, there, and let's go down to the dot where it's like in 0. Fun fact, these are known as sample points as well, samples. So yeah, they're pretty cool. But yes, anyways, now we cut that off. It'll do a little automatic fade. I don't really like that. There's an option probably to turn that off, or maybe it was just like that. But yeah, just know it'll start when you hit it. Bop. So let's double click that. I'm gonna click this little arrow to put it back in here. Bam. Now if you look at it, it starts at there at the beginning. So yeah, you already know what the heck you could do with that. All right, now the sound is good. I actually had to cut off some of the empty space, so we have everything that we need in the sound. I'm gonna click it. Cool, just like that. If this was a sound that we didn't record, we just want to sample it, change it up, that's all right. We could just change the pitch like this. You know, make it sound different. Look, it changed the waveform if we go all the way up. We even drop it. Sounds like a different sound itself. I like that as well. So that's one definite way we could change the, you know, make it sound different. We could also do different things such as adding like a loop or making it sound delayed-ish or, you know, different. We could actually take the sound and put it in a generator, or generator known as wave, direct wave. So let me go ahead and do that. Insert direct wave. Cool. Now we have the direct wave. We could actually drag and drop it in there. I don't think the pitch will stay the same. Let's see. If I click, yeah, it didn't change because this is inside the sample itself, but I dragged the sample to sound it, so it doesn't change unless we go down. So yeah, as you see, we could change it. We can make it sound way different than it was recorded. That sounds dope as hell. I ain't gonna lie. That sounds like something you find in a game. If we click the sample tab, we will see the waveform here. I'm just pressing this little zoom button to go in a bit. We could actually create loop types, or not loop. Oh yeah, loop type. We can make loops like sustain, bounce, forward, one shot, which is it really a loop if it's one shot? I'm gonna just pick forward. And yeah, so notice this little highlighted portion. We could make a loop out of it. Loop begins there, loop ends, let's say right here. So if we hold down the note, it might sound weird. So, you know, watch your ears. We could do something like that. One thing about loops, we'll want to start and end at a 0 point, like just like I did with the editing just a minute ago. This way we'll have a better, loop. So you hear that little click, 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 click. We don't want that. We could, you know, find the, oh shit, that's not what I meant. We could go zoom in this. This one just raises the sound. We don't want that. And go ahead and find a 0 point for this. Click the little dot. It's kind of tiny. Let's say over here. Let's see if that works out nice. Yeah, that sounds cool as well. There's other types of options that'll help you make a sound different. Like keeping it like that. We could change the time. Make it faster. Notice as long as I hold it down, the loop is staying on. This is total new sound. You can use it in your song. I like that. So yeah, we can also add effects, or we could go into the effects itself, like track. Cool, now it's in here. We could create a reverb only, or maybe a delay. So notice we got the reverb. We could turn like the wet all the way up. We could do something with the delay. Let's click. Notice that impact. We could turn off the dry. So it sounds like somebody's in the back. Just do some mischief. That's some creepy shit. We could raise it up as well. That's cool as hell. Take the release. That's an impact. So yeah, let's say let's make something real quick. Oh. Pattern. There you go. That's one ultimate way of, dealing with samples. So yeah, from going from this to something like this. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of difference. That's how you could play around with samples. And there's so much more things we could do. Let's say, bit crush. Where it at? So let's say we use a delay, make it, some quick and weird offsetting, maybe not too much feedback. Let's cut it and hit. I could sell that sound for like maybe in a pack for like $30 or something. Cause this sound, I'm gonna use that sound. I'm gonna save that sound, and I'm gonna use it in a song or a beat I make. So yes, just know once again, from going to a bottle, like hitting a bottle on your head or with a flute, we went from that to something like that, or maybe something like that. So that's probably the basics of understanding sampling with just sounds. When I go into the Slicex video, I'm not sure when I'm gonna do that. I'll talk more about with music in itself, I guess, because I didn't show you the music, and y'all probably like, where the songs at? Where the song samples? I'm not trying to get hit with copyright too, you know what I'm saying? But yes, that is sampling, how to adjust it, make your own sounds, make it sound cool. There you have it, sampling at, the understanding of how to do it, what is it, and how to change up the sound. Now that you understand a little bit about sampling as well as how to use it or alter it or make it, fit within your song, go ahead and experiment. Go ahead and try it out for yourself. Last thing, I'm going to leave in the description a link for reading about sample. It's something I found up online when it comes to using it within your rights, I guess. But that's all for today. Thumbs up if you liked the video, or if you learned something today. Make sure you apply what I teach you today. Subscribe if you want to stick along and learn more things, such as, hey, maybe the Slicex that I did talk about might come out. I don't know. That is really it. My name is Justin Omoi. And with that being said, peace out. Battery is dying. Let me just show you. Let me see if you see this. Do you see that? The battery is blinking. Right there. I can't really. Alright, screw it.